artsy family, and we're going to be going to the Van Gogh Experience.
The Van Gogh Experience.
And, Van Gogh is one of my favourite artists, so it'd be really lovely to take the children there.
One of Hayley's favourite experiences.
Yes, you like something else as well. So just thought we'd bring you along and see how it goes and how good it is for all ages.
Yeah, so enjoy.
So when we arrived here, it was completely in an area we didn't expect it to be in, and I think we only received the address, was it the week before or something? It was quite sort of hidden at first, wasn't it? We didn't know where it was going.
Parking wasn't great either. It was quite hard to park. We got lucky.
Yeah, but I thought that industrial estate was all right to park on.
You couldn't park on the industrial estate. You had to park on the road.
Yeah, but that was in the industrial estate, wasn't it?
Was it industrial estate? I just thought it was a main road.
I don't know what it was. But this was one of my favourite bits, these giant flowers. I was like, wow, I love things like that. I thought most of the exhibition would be sort of replicas of the work in sculpture form like this.
Here we are, just walking through the main door, posing for a picture there. There we go.
Well, you made me pose for a picture.
One of Hayley's many pictures for Instagram that she loves to take. Those
actually put it on Instagram.
Those real photos that are basically just staged.
Tim, it's a picture of us posing together as a little family.
Do you want to show me, buddy? Hayley, watch Finley. Oh, wow.
He's so cute here. Just tiny.
It's cool, isn't it? Benji, go stand there again. What is it?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's Van Gogh's face.
Daddy, did he die?
He did die.
Why?
It's a long time ago.
Why did he die?
Because he got sick.
But why? It's this field.
That's his artwork, isn't it?
Did they put him here?
Did you what?
Did they put him here?
That's a statue of him.
That was the Medusa.
Was it Medusa, was it? Why? Because it's made out of stone.
See, Benji has that thing about Medusa. Every time he sees a sculpture, he thinks Medusa's been there.
So here's some of the artwork. It's not real artwork though, is it? It's like fake artwork.
No, but it shows the pieces up close, doesn't it?
So but it's not the real piece though, is it?
No, I know, but it allows you to see like the brushstrokes.
Yeah, but how did they do that if it's not the real picture?
It's just like any replica, isn't it? So you can see his art.
Yeah, but if I went on onto the internet and bought a poster, of a Van Gogh, then it wouldn't look like a real picture, would it? Like a poster.
I know what you're saying, but I think it's good just to see what he's all about for those that don't really know.
So this bit, they had they'd rebuilt some of the rooms that Van Gogh painted or kind of was in. So I think that was one of his rooms at one point.
Yeah, that's...
So this is the walkway into the main exhibition now. So you kind of walk through this weird lights bit with loads of mirrors into the main kind of exhibition, don't you?
That's one of my favourite bits in there.
Yeah, Benji kept wanting to go back into it. He didn't care about the other bit.
Oh, that's lovely. I really liked it. I didn't spend enough time in that bit. I know it wasn't much in there, but it was really effective for little ones.
Yeah, he did like it.
And Finley.
I assume Finley's with me in this. I don't know where he is. He must be in the pram. I must be pushing the pram.
That was a nice surprise coming through here, though. I loved that moment.
Yeah, to be fair, we walked in at the right bit because some bits of the exhibition weren't as impactful as this bit, and the music and everything else just made it really enjoyable to be in.
I think everything was amazing there. Absolutely everything.
No, but there were bits of the exhibition where it was quite dark and glum and a bit dramatic, and this was...
But it's catering for every age group, if you think about it.
No, but what I'm saying is when we walked in, this was the best bit to walk into.
Yeah.
If we'd walked into the bit where it was really dark and dramatic, it wouldn't have had the same effect on us the first time round.
But I loved this because it was his artworks extended and they changed from one piece to the other. I think it was in time order. I think it is. I'm not 100%.
Yeah, no, he went through his life.
And it was just amazing.
Also, it's important to note as well that I've got my phone on zoomed out a little bit, so it's kind of wide angle lens, so it doesn't really give it justice here. But when you're in the room, they were really tall.
But to me, as an artist, it's looking at sort of each of those brush strokes that you can see there. You can actually see as if the brush has just left that stroke what it did. But to see it large like that was quite impressive.
And not as an artist, it was just quite nice to look at.
Mm.
Just quite
and so
interesting.
Relaxing. And this, I love this bit of art here, where you've got sort of the real blues and the bits of the yellow coming through. I think this is lovely.
Yeah,
I can't remember the piece though.
When you say relaxing, it was relaxing for you because you got to sit down. I didn't get to sit down. I was running around with Finley.
Yeah, but it was nice for you.
Yeah, but I wasn't relaxing.
But I think it shows how nice it is.
There was like some like people just chilling out in deck chairs. They were relaxing.
Yeah, I know, but what's nice is the fact that you can go there with young children, and young children can walk freely and roam around it.
Oh yeah, they can, but I wouldn't say it was relaxing.
No, but it wasn't one of those environments where you feel worried about your children moving around a lot. It's accepting of any age, and I think that's what's important.
Yeah, apart from Finley kept trying to go out the door and leave that area. He figured out where the door was, and then I spent most of the time carrying him back to the other end of the corner and letting him run back to the door again.
I thought you were sweet.
But it was cool the way the images transitioned, like from one to another.
Oh, this is the favourite piece. I love this. Starry Night. This, to see it like that was amazing. To actually feel like you're in that picture, absolutely amazing. I just couldn't stop looking at it and studying it, even though I've seen the painting before, just to study every little bit of it.
So there's Hayley studying it.
Yeah, and Benji's chilling on the floor. Where are you? Oh,
I'm holding the phone. Who do you think's filming this?
I just got so into it again, I forgot.
That's the famous piece of art called Van Gogh on the Water.
What was?
I don't know, I'm just making up names of artwork.
You can't say that, Tim. You can't give inaccurate information.
Why? I can say what I want. I could say Van Gogh was French, but he grew up in Berlin and had 7 toes. Well, I can say what I want.
Right, well, anyway, I think you have to...
Didn't think people tuned into this for a history lesson.
I think you need to...
Look at that degree. You see like the rain on the floor. That was quite cool. I don't remember that happening at the time.
That was quite good we filmed it then.
Just saw it now.
And Finley was sweet at that moment. Look at him. Benji's looking for food, I think. Like normal. Sped up. So it's quite interesting to see it like that.
I don't know why you sped that up.
I know, because it's such a long video.
No, I know, but...
I think Benji's more interesting going back in that room, isn't he?
Yeah, there we go. Trying to go back in that room. He liked that better.
Oh, this bit.
This is when you're chilling out, like I talked about before. Just sat on the floor. All these people chilling, having a good time, taking in the atmos.
I think it was so nice that they had different seating there. You could lay out on the floor on these mats, all those stools.
There's Benji's had enough with his gun. He's going to start a water fight.
I don't know why he had that water gun with him.
I think it was on the pram, wasn't it?
It looks like he just shot himself. It's awful.
There's me in the distance, walking around with Finley. One of the first shots of me in a long time. I haven't actually been in any of this.
I'm trying to get your attention. You ignore me.
Yeah, but I had to follow Finley. I said I had to keep walking him back to the... grab him from the exit and then walking back to the opposite corner of the thing and then walk back. See, there's me.
Look, I'm trying to call you. I'm trying to call
Yeah,
Finley.
but I had to go and get Finley to make sure he wasn't like kidnapped or something. You know, there's a lot of people there.
Oh, it would have been nice if you just sat down for a little bit.
Well, you can say it was nice if we got kidnapped.
No way. Don't ever say that. But
I didn't say it, you did.
I loved that there's these deck chairs. But I don't know if you could see them from there. I think you might see in a minute. But the deck chairs were sort of Van Gogh artwork deck chairs. They're amazing. I didn't see them in the shop. Did you see them in the shop?
Hayley's dramatic filming skills, where she just moves it too quickly in the camera.
That's sped up, isn't it?
No, that's just you moving the phone around. That's how quick you move the phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks a bit bored there, actually.
Yeah, we had been in there by this point for about a good 20 minutes. It's a long presentation. The whole thing goes on for a good half hour.
But
so,
it's good. It is good.
Oh, yeah.
Chair.
And if you can sit in a deck chair and chill, it's amazing.
I think it's looking up at the ceiling as well. Everything in that room was just amazing.
And like I said before, it feels way bigger when you're in there. Like this wide angle lens doesn't really do it justice, but it feels really tall.
I'd like to have sat in a deck chair, actually. I don't think there was any spare, were there?
No, they're all taken.
Oh. Oh, how sweet is Benji? Oh. That's me filming, isn't it? So you're wandering.
Yeah, I've probably been wandering by this point for about 5-10 minutes.
At least you've got some steps.
Yeah. are you doing, Benji?
Give Finley this one. Tim, give Finley a crayon. I think it's nice that they had those little sheets of the work.
Oh yeah, that was a really cool bit actually. We were able to stay there for probably a good 45 minutes after the exhibition, weren't we? Because this bit took up quite a bit of time.
And it was just so nice. They had so many different paintings you could choose from.
And then this is Finley getting bored, so he decided to wander off into the gift shop, like a true child, finding the gift shop and grabbing everything he could because he's, you know, toddler.
I love that beanbag. So nice.
Yeah, wasn't a nice price though, was it? Everything was pretty steep. What did you pay for that bracelet you bought?
I think it was
Like 14 quid or something, wasn't it? Wow.
Yeah, but it is nice and it's different, and I don't think I'm going to get that anywhere else. But here.
So this was actually a VR experience, so you could pay like more money if you wanted to. It was like 7 quid or something per person.
Put a down on it, you say more money.
And you could no, it would have been nice if it was free, but we wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. But apparently you could walk through like Van Gogh's life or something
if it
on his
was
artwork.
free, there'd be a mega queue.
But it would have been cool. They had like a screen showing what it looked like, so we did get an idea of it.
And there we are, and Finny comes back to have a little bit of a draw. They've both done so well with their drawings. There was not enough stalls, that was the only problem, wasn't it? There was
a bit of a stool shortage.
So Finny sat on my lap. But I think such a lovely idea.
The best bit's in a minute where they get to actually you get to put your picture on the wall, which is pretty cool, through like a little computer system. So you'll get to see that in action very soon.
I suppose you don't really need a lot of stalls because most adults can just sit up like I am there. It was just for Finley, wasn't it, really?
Oh yeah, I wasn't thinking a stall for you.
Yeah.
We didn't need stalls, it was more for the kids, Hayley.
Yeah.
What would you have sat on a stall if there was one there?
Yeah.
Oh, they were for the kids.
Yeah, I sat on my knees.
Finley carefully choosing the colours. And Benji's
Look at that.
dramatic artwork there.
Benji did so well there. Oh yeah, trying to tip it up. Remember that a few times?
Yeah. Likes to make a mess, doesn't he?
Yeah,
It's like his trademark.
He's lucky he didn't snap any though. That's what I was worried about.
Oh, I love that colour, darling. I'm so impressed with you, Bubba.
Right, so
Here we go.
Is you put the picture here. It's very bright, isn't it? On there like this, right? And then there you go. And then watch this. Press the button for me. And then look at it. Come back. Look at the ball. Look up there. It's your picture. Look up there.
Yeah, that was really cool. It just came up really quick as well. So it was a impressive bit of kit, that was.
Right, stand here. Let me get a picture of you. Turn around.
It's like a projector that.
It's not a projector. Well, that would have been projected, I guess. It's not a massive screen,
Sit,
but
press the button.
yeah, it obviously just scans the image in really quick and then puts it into one of the frames, overwrites it. This was obviously back in the shop. Exit through the gift shop, as they say.
No, exit for the gift shop. That's an art film, isn't it?
Banksy.
Yeah, it's an art film.
Art. There you go. We're talking about art. It's art.
Yeah.
Exit through the gift shop. You wouldn't be a
Oh, that umbrella! I wanted that umbrella.
yeah, wouldn't be a good little visit to any kind of exhibition if you didn't have to buy something at the end of the shop. So this is Hayley kind of negotiating prices, trying to find out how expensive things are.
I wasn't negotiating prices. I was trying to find my size because what I didn't realise that there's sizes
This is
on
me.
it.
I just went for a walk because I got bored, and by the time I came back, as she sped up, she was still talking about it and still deciding.
You can get different sizes, and I need to find my size, and there wasn't.
There was
any
two
small
sizes.
ones.
There was two sizes.
I think a small, medium, and large, and I couldn't see any smalls. But it turns out anyway, you can heat them up in boiling water or steam, and then you can make it fit you.
Yeah. This was just out the exit. They had loads of cool stuff. They had like little pop-up restaurants. There was like a pizzeria.
There was a bar
and
inside, and it was really lovely.
Yeah.
This place, I can't remember what it's called.
if you didn't have kids or your kids are older, you could probably chill out here and just have a nice drink and some food after you're done. We obviously, the kids were done by this point.
Oh, wow, it is. Oh, it's a black one.
Benji found a Hoover like he always does everywhere we go.
I've got it on video.
But yeah, obviously the kids were done by this point. We've been there for a good 2.5, 3 hours. But yeah, I think they enjoyed themselves.
Oh, it's lovely. I'd definitely do it again. So we had a lovely day there. It was amazing. The little ones loved it. Definitely go again, and hopefully I'll do one of Monet or someone else. This is what I bought from the day.
Wow, so cool, so expensive.
It was expensive, but it is lovely. My favourite colour
To
as well.
remortgage the house for that, I think.
How much was it again? I can't remember.
I don't think you've even worn it since you've had it, to be honest.
Was it about £15?
Yeah.
I think something like that.
Rip
Yeah,
off.
I do
Exit
need to-
through the gift shop.
No, that's an art film.
Yeah, we went
I
to
need
an
to
art exhibition.
Heat it up, I think, in water, and then it will fit. Something like that, anyway.
Steam it.
But a lovely day.
Steam it.
And hopefully you'll stay tuned for something else that we get up to. So we'll see you soon.
Stay tuned, guys. More away.